So this workshop is focused on graffiti houses, houses in Virginia where Civil War soldiers left graffiti of some sort. And we're using that graffiti as a way to develop a perspective on the Civil War focused on individual soldiers. So the people who leave graffiti very often leave their names and their units, which means that we can do research and flesh out their individual stories.
Children are very expressive and they love to write and they love to create, and for them to be able to witness and see how a Civil War soldier, through their trials and tribulations, were able to express how they felt about the war.
The grounds that you see around you were reportedly to have been filled with wounded soldiers within hours.
This is informal. This is a kind of genre of communication and self-expression that still makes sense to students in a way that letter writing just doesn't anymore. It's one thing to have a collection of resources that you find online that you would take out of a book. It's an entirely another one to go into the archives, pull out the records as historians do, and physically handle the material objects. It's a very powerful kind of research. You know, they're handling documents that these soldiers handled a few hundred years ago. They're going to the heart of the government record system.
You're sitting there touching a piece of paper that somebody in Pennsylvania was touching 140 years ago.
Look at the ratings. 4 out of 18. 0 out of 18, 6 out of 18. So you get a rating out of, what do you have to get, 18 points?
Let me go to Gettysburg tomorrow.
And then we follow that pattern out to Gettysburg, where we're looking particularly at the memorials and the cemetery, places again where the names of individual soldiers are recorded on the landscape. And then we bring all of that together at the end of the week, and the teachers working in groups build online exhibits telling the story of one of the soldiers who left graffiti.
The fact that we're making these names come to life and giving these people who served and nobody remembered, that art of memory is so powerful to me. Just sort of this idea of creating a flesh and blood person out of just sort of a letter and a photograph is really powerful.
They might not be able to bring their classes here, but they can speak in a very personal way to their students about their own encounters with these records and with these places, and with that combination of records and places. That is a different way of encountering history and a different way of engaging people to history.